Well, hello, everybody, and welcome once again here to the show live. I'm your host, David Burrows. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We're out celebrating some Halloween fun. There were certainly lots of ghosts and goblins and ghouls throughout the city. So whatever you're doing, I hope you had a good time and hope you were safe. It was a busy weekend for the Sarnia Sting, and as always, I want to talk about that. But first, I just want to let you know who's going to be joining me today. We're going to have Ian Fader will be my first guest. We're going to talk about a special event happening downtown Sarnia as part of the First Friday weekend. Lots of stuff going on First Friday. And then Michele Dionne from Positive Power with Michele Dionne. You've likely seen her on the Video Show Network on my other page here on Facebook. She's going to talk to us I disappeared for a moment. Not sure what happened there. I've yet to have one that goes perfect, but we'll do our best. So once again, Michele Dionne is going to be joining us here, bringing some of her good vibes. I hope she brings her good tech vibes. That doesn't happen again. And anyway, we'll have a nice conversation with her, and she's got some things that she's going to share with us, some special events coming up as well. Well, if you're a hockey fan, a Sarnia Sting fan, you know they had a fantastic weekend, and very exciting for the Sarnia Sting because they've been struggling a little bit off and on. They've been that way this season, but they're back on track. Let's see if they can keep the snowball effect going. It started on Friday as the Sarnia Sting had their back-to-back weekend against Flint, Michigan. Now, I was certainly hopeful that the Sarnia Sting were going to win, as they did, but last year Flint was quite a thorn in the Sting side. It seemed like even though they were the Flint was one of the lower teams, Sarnia Sting had struggles against them. So this year it was nice to see their Friday game against Flint, Michigan ended up in a final score of 4-2, and that was certainly a fantastic result. Notably there as well, Kelton Hatcher finally got his first OHL career goal, and he would go on to get another one in yesterday's game. We'll talk about that. So I guess he just needed that one to get himself going out there. But then they went away to Flint to play them again, and they were winning 3-0 in the first period. It seemed like a promising finish, but that's why there's 60 minutes of hockey, I guess, as Flint came back in the second period to get 2 goals, and then three more in the final period, which tied things up. Sting did win, but it was a final score of 6-5, making some of the Sting fans a little bit nervous there, but they did have a victory. And then yesterday, it was the Saginaw Spirit, a very tough team. In fact, one of the most toughest teams in the league, as they've been in the top 10 of the CHL list twice already. So it was nice to see, though, that we were able to take them. Final score 5-3, and it was a battle back and forth. It was 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. You get the idea. Aiden Hughes played a fantastic game in between the pipes, and the whole team actually came together. Several of plays that were made were really outstanding, if you will. So it was great to be there. And you can catch all that live updates whenever I'm at a home game for the Sarnia Sting. I'm at all the home games, I should say. My friend Jay Peckham joins me, and Jake Chersky from Philly Cheese Jakes. He also joins me in there as well. And we have a good time keeping you updated. So make sure you follow us on our Facebook page to do that. Now, before we go, though, after yesterday's game, we did catch up with Coach David Legwan, and we had a chance to talk with him. Let's take a look at that.
Your post game with Coach Dave Legwan. I thought a real solid game tonight. That's your third game in 2.5 days, and probably one of the more complete 60-minute games that you guys played in a while.
Yeah, I think we did a good job. For the most part, obviously we had a couple of pinches that led to odd man rushes and stuff, but for the most part, 3 games in 2.5 days, I thought the kids had good jump, good energy, and it's good to see. I think the work and practice that they've been putting in pays off, and you can see it at days like this.
you could see there was a little bit of frustration going back the last 3 weeks. Again, you guys did a lot of good things. Unfortunately, I thought you deserved better in some of those games, and it was difficult getting points. Different atmosphere, different mood after that game last night. 2 wins in a row, and then after today, that makes it 3, obviously. Nice to see some reward here for these guys.
Yeah, it's nice once you get the ball rolling there with a couple. It kind of hopefully can snowball here for a little bit. Obviously, 3 in a row on a weekend's big. It gains ground. It gets back over 500 and those types of things. So put you back in the mix and keeps the kids going and excited. And, it's good for our group.
That snowball. Coming in the third period, I thought that was probably one of the better periods of the game. What was the message in that second intermission that got the guys going and keeping Saginaw down to just 4 shots?
Pretty simple, I think. Win the game. It's 3 and 2.5 days. Go win the game. They're going to have a day off tomorrow and rest, recovery, and that stuff tomorrow. So win the game and go out there and have fun.
You mentioned kind of keeping that ball rolling on the weekend. How do you keep it going into next weekend and past that?
Getting them ready to play Barrie on Thursday. I think obviously it'll start Tuesday and move from there. I think, we'll take tomorrow off. The kids need some rest, and then Tuesday back to work and get things rolling again on Thursday night.
Up till this weekend, I think you had 2 goals out of the defense all year. You got 5 on the weekend. Any change in the systems or just a small thing?
Really, we want them jumping into play. We want them picking their spots and doing the right things. But, for the most part, they did that. They did a good job of that, and they need to keep doing that. Obviously, anytime we can get production from the back end is huge. And, Mitch and Kelton have done a good job on other teams' top lines, and they got to continue to do that.
It seemed like in the second period there was some frustration, some emotions. A lot of shots on goals, maybe not quite there. Pushing through that, though, you just keep playing hockey, because it seemed like the message in the locker room after that was just keep playing what you're doing, guys, because you seem to be doing okay.
Yeah, well, it's just playing the right way and doing the right things and doing it for a little while. I think the longer we did it is better and helps us. I think, you stick to the plan for the whole game. It's hard to play against.
All right, well, as you can see, David Legwand there for the Sarnia Sting talking to us there, some very positive remarks. And we always thank the coaches and the players for their time post-game. You can also watch more of that interview that's available on my Facebook page here on the show Sarnia. Okay, and a reminder, coming up this week, I will be back at the Sarnia Sting home game for the Sting against the Barrie Colts at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena this Thursday night, 7:05 puck drop, as always. Want to say special thanks to our friends, Dan Tidball at DT Freight Express, for all their support. Our friends at Blackwater Coffee. You can visit them online at blackwatercoffee.ca. And Jake Chersky, go visit him down at Philly Cheese Jake's here in Sarnia at 988 Confederation Street. Well, we talked about First Friday, of course, and my friend Mike Blackmore, or he likes to be known as Blackmore and Blackmore. There's 2 of him. Wow, that's pretty entertaining if there's 2 of Mike Blackmore. Anyway, he's going to be down at Zaz this week for First Friday. Make sure you check him out. He'll be there 7 to 9. Also, Cheeky Monkey will have their regular event from 7 to 9. I believe it's the Foresters. I apologize. The group from Forest is coming down there to perform 7 to 9. Lots going to be going on down at First Friday. And, of course, we've got a guest coming up in just a moment where we're going to talk about that. Also coming up on Saturday, it is Silver Bells Bazaar. You know what that means? Christmas. It's time to start the Christmas shopping. You know, hard to believe, like, we haven't had Halloween yet, I know, but it's just about here. Wednesday is Halloween, right? So then there's Christmas. It never ends. But good time to get out there down to the Strangway Center here in Sarnia on East Street. The Silver Bells Bazaar. Going to be lots of great vendors. Good time to get some shopping started. All right, also, we want to give another shout-out to our friends at Swift. It's Swift 18, going to be happening down at the Imperial Theater from November 8th to the 11th. You can get your all-access passes, or you can get your day passes. There's going to be workshops. There's going to be special guest speakers. The 4th year for Swift, coming back to Sarnia, the Southwestern International Film Fest put on by our Rav Srinivas, who we had here a few weeks ago talking with us. I will be there throughout the weekend doing some live spots as well. So looking forward to finally getting there for the 4th year. I've never been able to make it there yet. So thankful to Rav for welcoming us to come to that event this year as well. All right. Well, my first guest, patiently waiting in the lobby. Man, if you like music and entertainment, you're going to love what he's got here to talk about. Please welcome. Here he comes. Hello, Ian.
Hey, Dave. How's it going?
Doing fantastic. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's a great honor.
Well, okay. Well, I know you're a busy guy, so it was nice to be able to finally connect with you. You know, I don't know if we've really met in person.
I don't think so. No, it's like I've been around, but just we've never crossed paths in any event. So it's nice.
Yeah, it's great. So maybe just tell everybody a little bit about your background, like who you are and what kind of things you do.
So I'm originally from Point Edward, Sarnia. I grew up here all my life. Went to Northern, left to go to Fanshawe for graphic design. I came back and then I started working at CCI Studios in town as a graphic designer. And then my boss, Stop I'll Go, we've always loved the music scene and always wanted to do something with music. And then really we just started to do more events, and like he was involved with like Stokes Bay and putting on concerts out there. And we had originally planned on doing a music festival a few years ago, and with the Canadian dollar at the time, that kind of just put things on hold. But we still wanted to do an event, and we started Revelree Nights to promote Revelree, which is an online ticket system that we're getting ready to put out to market.
Oh, okay. Wow. So this is going to be another option for people to purchase tickets.
Yeah, so we're going to try and focus on the smaller venues and events, and just give people a fair option to buy tickets without getting paying a lot for service fees.
Right. So, well, you kind of lead into my next question. What's going to be different about Revelree, I'll say compared to say Ticket Scene or something?
So what we want to accomplish is with a lot of these ticket companies is they have like a scalable percentage for their ticket fees, where we just want to offer a flat rate and just an easy way of buying tickets, like not jumping through many steps to get to the end goal, and just bring that like good experience back to the user.
Right. So you want to make it more simple and more fair?
Yes, absolutely. And the one thing that we've loved is promoting live music, and we want people that experience Revelree as the ticket system, whether they've come to Revelree Nights, they experience that same good time. You can experience good local live music and just have a good time celebrating performing arts.
Right. So where is 148 Christina Street? It's 148 Front Street. Where exactly is that located?
So it's the old Memorable Moments building, and it's beside Cumwell Boutique and the shoes at 144 Christina. Or front.
So downstairs there?
Yep. So we it's going to be a new co-working spot.
CHOK building.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm a little older than you.
Yeah, it's a new co-working space in town called Collide, and we've had the great honor to work with them and bring events to the space, and people have loved it. And like we had a great October turnout, and we hope to keep it going.
Right. So this isn't how many events have you had now then?
This one is going to be our 10th. So we started back in January when it was minus 40 out.
Well, you know, we do live in Southwestern Ontario, so.
Yeah. And we've had great success every month, and it's always continued to grow. And we've loved the feedback that we've gotten through people that have come, and they're just glad that there's another great option in town for experiencing live music and a place to really dance and have fun.
Yeah. Now, I got to say, and I think this is fantastic. This is a great space. It's nice to see it used. I've been there, you know, when it was Memorable Moments and different things over the years. So it's a fun space. I mean, there's a bar set up down there. It's a nice area of downtown Sarnia. Very reasonably priced. Like, I want to say it's only $3.
Yep, and those $3 go to local charities in Sarnia Lambton that we pick and that we work with too. And that's the one thing that we've always strived for, is we've wanted to give back to the community. And that's the one thing that we've maintained and will maintain moving forward as Revelree grows, is giving back no matter what.
Well, that's fantastic. I wasn't aware that that's what was happening there. So can you tell me, like, do you pick a different charity every time, or who are the charities involved?
We've worked with the Humane Society, Women's Interval Home, Empower Play, Lawrence House, and just like a few others that have reached out to us. And in the early months, we wanted to, like, we weren't as big as we are now. Not saying we're big, but we've overlapped a little bit for the charities.
Okay.
But we are always looking for new charities and nonprofits. If people want to reach out to us, by all means, we're on Facebook, and they can email us at info@revelree.ca.
Okay, I'll put that up for you. Revel. I can spell. I got it right. info@revelree.ca.
Yep. Or the REE. I know we spell it.
EL.
We spell it differently.
So, sorry, how are you spelling it?
REVELREE. Exactly like that.
Yeah. Okay. Like that, right there.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm not a very good multitasker.
That's been the one question we've always had, is the why Revelree as the spelling as you see it. But it's a combination between the actual word revelry and jubilee, which is celebrating and good times.
Oh, I like it. Celebrating good times. I'll be there.
Perfect. Hope to see you.
Is it something to you're hoping to, like, grow to? You're going to need a bigger place.
I'm not sure. We like the intimate venues that you don't have the, like, thousands of people here. But eventually, it would be nice to see, like, a concert and bring a lot more people out and have some fun.
So maybe something in the summertime.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Now you've got Ben Ainsworth performing along with DJ DisKreet, but Ben Ainsworth, I know him quite well, as a musician, and I've had conversations with him. He was quite shy. I couldn't get him to come on here. He was like, I just like to play. So that, and I guess that's one of the reasons you're here as well. But how well do you know Ben, and how did he come about to be playing for you this time?
Really, like, I've just contacted people through Facebook. Like, we've just kind of built a network, just contacting people and just word of mouth, and people would just be like, "Oh, you got to get, like, Ben Ainsworth to play. He's, like, really, really good." It's like, okay, I'll find him on Facebook, or do you know his contact info or anything like that? And that's majority how we've gotten everyone to play so far, and it's been really great. Like, we're tremendously lucky to get the people that we've had play out.
Yeah, well, when you get one, you talk to that musician too. Like, you probably say to Ben, "So who else do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know?" And I mean, this really could turn into. Could you see it happening more? You're doing this once a month right now, right? So could you see it happening more than once a month?
So Revelree Nights, we really just want to keep to the, like, First Friday. It's worked and we really like it. But Revelree, we do want to actually put on more events, and we will be doing that in 2019 at Collide. They've been tremendous to work with. That they want to have more events going on, and we are going to run events with them. So look forward to that, and always check Facebook for more details as we're getting ready for 2019.
Yeah. And how many people does it hold down there?
We have capacity for about 175.
Yeah. Well, so that's pretty good. You could.
Yeah.
Are you filling it?
Yep. Usually we're one of the ones that has a lineup outdoors, and every month it's surprising me that we have a lineup. So
you'll have to start charging $10 for a VIP line.
I mean, we haven't talked about it, but it would still be going to charity at that point too. So
I mean,
as long as people want to
pay. I don't like waiting in line.
Yeah, true. Especially as it's getting colder.
That's right. There you go.
And for November, we are bringing back Coat Check, and it's going to be $1, which that $1 will also be going to charity. So $4 for everyone through the door, and as long as they check a coat, and all that money goes to charity.
And now, aside from the entertainment, and obviously it's a licensed facility, do you have other things going on there that helps the charity out, or is there different activities going on, or are you just focusing on the, come and dance to the entertainment and have a good time?
Right now, just the entertainment.
Okay. And DJ DisKreet, who's that?
He's a good friend, Josh Hamilton, a local guy. Met him throughout the summer, and he's wanted to play, and we've had him before. He's great. He knows how to actually DJ, and it's always a good time to have him out.
Yeah. So what kind of music would he be playing? Is he playing like top 40? Is he playing, like, would an old guy like me hear something I know, or is this geared to a certain demographic?
No, you would know any music that he would play, and some top 40, some classics, and you get that good mix of just pretty much anything.
Right. So First Friday, November 2nd, and what I'm seeing the doors are open at 5:00. But what time does the entertainment start?
Ben starts at 8, so we'll just have drinks and like background music playing until then. We are looking for someone to fill that time slot of like 5:30 to 7:30.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Normally we like to have music going all night, and just people have been busy for November, so it's been a challenge, but it's usually something that's easily solvable. So.
Right. Well, I got to say, it's really nice to see this happening, because there's a lot of great music in Sarnia. There's a lot of talented musicians and DJs. I mean, back in my day as a DJ, we just played the song and we just faded one to the next and we talked in between. That was DJing. When you talk about DJing now, like, there's like a whole lot more to it. Like, we used to scratch real records, back in late 70s that started. But anyway, that's another story. But is that what we're going to see here from DJ DisKreet as well? Is he kind of a beat mix kind of guy? He makes
absolutely.
Yeah. There's some really talented guys out there that do this. You say he's from Hamilton?
No, his last name is Hamilton. He's
last name's
from
Hamilton.
Sarnia.
Sorry. Josh Hamilton. Okay, right.
And our other DJ that we usually get is DJ Fat Fingers, which he's done like beats on the street. He's also one of our go-tos, and he knows how to get the crowd going as well. They're both been phenomenal, and we're glad that they've DJ'd for us in the last few months.
Oh yeah, Fat Fingers. Known him for several years. He's definitely entertaining. He started beats on the boat before there was beats on the street. And
yep.
He just knows how to make a beat.
Yep.
Now, are you already moving ahead? You already got things planned out for like December and January, or still looking for some entertainers for that?
We are still looking, and same contact as before, Facebook.com/Revelree Music, and then the info at revelree.ca. We're always looking to expand the roster because we never know when we're going to need more musicians for future events. So we're always wanting to promote and grow the local Sarnia music scene.
Right. So now you're looking for like full bands as well, not just, or is it always individual acts, or what do you look for? What about like comedy or stuff like that too?
We've never really considered comedy, but we're open for it as well. In terms of like bands, we've had a 3-piece acoustic act before, so we're just down for whatever, and yeah, we just want to see more options as well.
Yeah, right. And back to the charities for just a moment. Is there, like, other than applying, is there some kind of a process of what qualifies somebody to be able to be the charity of choice, or not? I guess there'd be a nonprofit too, or what does that look like?
We never really had a process before. It's just if someone wants to be the charity of choice, like just get in contact with us, and like we will pick. We just need to know about the charity and just kind of what their goals are and everything. And yeah, we'd be happy to work with more charities throughout town.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Ian, I want to say thank you so much for joining me here this afternoon. I'm sure you took some time out of your work day or whatnot, so I do appreciate that. So tell everybody one more time where it is exactly, how much, and all the details.
So November 2nd, this first Friday, 148 Front Street. We have Ben Ainsworth, DJ DisKreet playing. Doors are open at 5. Entertainment starts at 8. It's $3 at the door after 9 p.m. And come on out and have some fun, celebrate some good music.
All right, fantastic. Well, thanks so much again, Ian, and keep me posted of other events that are coming up that you're involved with, and we'll have you back, and we'll talk about them some more. And I'll do my best to get down there for Friday to see you.
Perfect. Thank you for having me, and look forward to talking again. Okay,
take care. There you have Ian Fader joining us, Revelree, and I like how they come up with that, celebrating, and it's going to be a lot of fun down there, I'm sure. It sounds like, well, as he said, they've done about 10 so far, started back in January, and they're continuing on, and this time it's Ben Ainsworth. Ben's a great entertainer, and I know that's one of the reasons I'm going to try to get it down there. I haven't seen Ben perform in a while, so look forward to that. And DJ DisKreet is going to be there, spinning the tunes and mixing up the medleys. I can't even say it. Mixing up the medleys for you, and going to a great cause. What a great idea to go down there. And I have. It was great that Ian brought up the it's called Collide, I believe, and the old memorable moments downtown, and they're looking for. So if you're a small business that you just need some space from time to time, I believe the way it works, maybe we'll have to have them on to talk about it, is you have like a membership to share the space, and then when you need the space, you book the space. And what a great idea, because I know lots of small businesses, including myself. I don't always need public space. I have my studio at home, but maybe from time to time I need to work in that space. So it's a great idea and great entertainment. You know, it's nice to see Sarnia continuing their music scene. We've kind of been like a hub for a lot of different cities for musicians, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. But you got to get out and support them, right? You got to get out and support the local musician and support the local charities. There's so much to support in the city. I know sometimes it's hard to decide and get to everything, but mix it up a little, change things around, and have some fun. And have some fun this first Friday while you're out and about. Check things down early and then stop down at 148 Front Street for Revelree Nights with Ben Ainsworth and DJ DisKreet. And once again, we'll say thank you to Ian Fader for stopping by. I'm going to take a short little break to check in on my next guest, see if she's ready. But don't go away. I'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us. All right, apologies for the delay there. Just checking in on my next guest. Sometimes we have these technical issues. But I want to say thanks to you who are stopping by and joining me here today. We just had Ian Fader from Revelree. It's going to be happening this Friday, November the 3rd, downtown Sarnia. And as I mentioned, it's also, well, it's First Friday, right? So there's going to be lots to do. So start downtown early, check things out. Cheeky Monkey's going to have their local group there as well from 7 to 9, as we mentioned. Blackmore and Blackmore will be available starting at 7 o'clock down at Zaz Pizza, and I know Coffee Culture, and there's just a whole lot of different things going on as well. Also coming up, Remembrance Day is here on November the 11th, and a special celebration this year in remembrance of celebrating 100 years. And we're going to have some special guests coming up to talk about on next week's show to talk about some of the special activities that are going to be happening. The parade route will be different this year. We'll start down at Front and Wellington Street, and it will come into the Brock Street Barn, or the Sarnia Arena on Brock Street there. And then there will be a short stop at the Cenotaph as per normal, and then we'll move on into the Brock Street Barn, and there will be a large Remembrance Day celebration there as well. And if you can't make it out there, guess what? You'll be able to watch it here live. I will be broadcasting the entire parade and ceremony live from the Sarnia Arena. So we hope you'll take time out of your day on November 11th to remember and watch our broadcast as well. Well, something that's new and exciting, if you watch my show at all, you know that I use I use a platform called BeLive.tv. And if you're ever thinking about doing any broadcasting yourself and you just thought it was too complicated, well, BeLive is part of that solution to make it nice and simple, one click and easy. And now it's also available on Twitch. It was originally just designed for Facebook, but now it's on Twitch. And as if I don't have enough to do, I've added a whole bunch more shows to my broadcast. So Twitch Talk is what I do every Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern on twitch.tv, or you can go to davburrows.live and we'll take you there. And we talk about the esports world, and we talk about being an entrepreneur in the esports and Twitch world. And we talk about live streaming and how you can do it as well, and how you can get involved in the esports and entrepreneurship world as well. So that's every Sunday night at 8 o'clock. And then Monday nights, or I should say later tonight, it's father versus son. That means my 18-year-old son, Jason, he pretty much kicks my butt, but we play lots of video games and we have fun. And we try to do our best to entertain you as well. So we hope you come out and join us for that. That's tonight, father versus son at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I say Eastern Standard Time because I do have a worldwide audience now, so would like you to be part of that world as well. All right, also coming up on Tuesday night, it's game night. I wanted to call it family game night. It is family friendly. This is where you can come onto my channel on Twitch, and using your phone device, you can play along in the games that we play on there and participate. Jackbox Party 3 is one of the ones that we're doing. I'm going to be doing Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, and I'll be doing a special murder horror trivia. That's a lot of fun. And you can join in and play the trivia right here from your phone while you're watching us on our Twitch stream. Also, we play Marbles on Stream. Marbles. That's marbles in a video game format. We have marbles races, and you can come in with your marble. We'll show you how to do that. It's real simple. Participate and play marbles on stream, and it's a marbles race. There's 44 different racetracks. I know it sounds simple, and why would I want to do that? But let me tell you, when you start playing marbles on stream with us, and it's not hard to do, it's very, very addicting. So I'm going to warn you about that. So marbles on stream. And then, of course, for Halloween, I'm likely going to have something extra special, spending Halloween at home. So I'll be streaming that night. We're going to have some fun with Halloween. All right. So a big kid Halloween, right? I don't trick or treat anymore. So you can stop by the channel and trick or treat with us. Also, if you like to take the show on the road, you can. If you want an audio version, I'm very happy and proud to say that the show is now available on Spotify. So shortly after this broadcast ends, you'll be able to take me on the road, take me to work, whatever you got to do, take me jogging and listen to the show. All right. Well, a bit of a short one this weekend, but I got to say thanks everybody for stopping by and joining me. I don't know what happened to our last guest, but hopefully we can have her. Maybe we can have her back next week. But that's all the time I got for you this week, everybody. Have a great week and an even better weekend. I'll talk to you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.